Hello Taurus, how are you? Welcome to my channel and welcome to your reading. So Taurus, this is your reading for the month of May and this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Energies might be vice versa and time is fluid. In this reading, Taurus will see what is your energy, what do you need to know, what are the general messages and what are the love messages you need to know. There is an extended reading for this one. Link for the same is in a description box and comment section. If you're interested in personal readings with me, you can get in touch with me over the mail. I have restarted one question, two question, three question series based on the requests that I've received. And yeah, the details are provided in description box and comment section. Coming back to this reading on YouTube, I'm shuffling the cards. I'll lay them down and then we'll see what you need to know, Taurus. Let's see what are the general messages and what are the love messages you need to know for the month of May. What are the general messages and what are the love messages you need to know for the month of May, Taurus? For the month of May, we have Empress, the King of Pentacles. You are thriving. We have the Seven of Wands, the World, Seven of Cups, the King of Cups. Wow, I'm seeing the King of Cups energy after a real long time, Taurus. Then we have Four of Swords. Okay. So, Taurus, you might be dealing with a Capricorn, with another Taurus. You might be dealing with Libra. You might be dealing with uh, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, a very strong Scorpio energy as well. You might be dealing with Sagittarius as well. If the sign pops up, all the better. Let's not remain fixed on the signs. Taurus, you might be seeing a lot of 777. You might be seeing a lot of 222, 2222. Okay. See, the month of May is all about abundance. It's about a wish fulfillment month. It's about manifesting what you want and what you desire, and not only manifesting but getting to see your manifestations become a reality in the month of May. Okay, so what I see over here is it's kind of a month where your attraction powers are at their peak. Okay, your manifestation powers are at their peak. Your magnetic powers are at their peak in the month of May. Okay, you will notice, first and foremost, you're going to notice that you're attracting very powerful people towards you. Okay, if you are a 9 to 5 person, you will notice that your boss is extremely attracted towards you. The MDs and the CEOs are getting attracted towards you. The top management cult is getting attracted towards you. If you're doing something of your own and if you have elite clienteles, you will notice that they will show a lot of interest in you. In fact, not only show interest in you, but you will notice that many will be willing to pursue you. There is something about your energy that is so magnetic. There is something about you that is so freakingly attractive. Okay, so you will notice opposite sex getting attracted towards you like crazy. I'm also getting one more message. Not only opposite sex is getting attracted, but for many of you, irrespective of whatever your orientation is, you will notice that even similar sex is getting attracted towards you. Or at least, if not attracted, you're going to receive a lot of admiration looks from the similar sex as well. You're going to receive, people admiring you from a distance, people showing interest in you or wanting to become friends with you. Uh, and for some of you it's like opposite, like maybe there is some jealousy that is coming towards you because you're looking fantastic, you have this fantastic aura about you, like goddess kind of an aura about you in the month of May. And people will, like, especially the similar sex, is going to be so freaking jealous, like how come, what is it that is so special about you? Okay, uh, they know there is something special but they are not able to pinpoint what precisely, what is it that is special, right? So this is the first thing. Second, I do see that very clearly, like I have already stated, you will see your manifestations and your desires becoming a reality. Okay, so if you're trying to manifest some sort of success, if you're trying to manifest monetary abundance, if you're trying to manifest anything, a specific person, a specific deal, if you want your newly commenced business to flourish, if you want clientele to get attracted towards your business, and etc etc, you will actually notice that happening in the month of May. Okay, so major wish fulfillments is a very strong possibility in the month of May. uh, then apart from that, you will have a lot of options for everything. And there is a on one hand you're going to be very happy about it, that you do have options when it comes to love and romance. You're going to have a lot of options, many people will be interested in you. When it comes to, maybe say for example, you want to start a business, you will have a lot of innovative ideas at the back of your mind, right? But then there's the other side also, that you might find yourself a bit confused, like which is the right person for me, which is the right option for me, which business should I start, right? So that is another thing I see. And then the last one I see is like, yes, jealousy is coming towards you. People will be frustrated to see you accomplishing and you manifesting a lot of things in your life. Like, how come Taurus is able to manifest success? How come Taurus is able to manifest victories in everything that they are doing? You will literally have a Midas touch. Okay, whatever you touch will turn into gold. Whatever you touch will turn into gold. You will have a Midas touch, and people will be frustrated. So there is a possibility that your enemies might increase, your haters might increase, but who cares? Okay, you are a protected person. You are having, you're going to experience a very good life in the month of May. Abundance, positivity, and love is coming towards you. Right. So these are the general messages which divine definitely wanted me to convey. Now let's dive deeper. When it comes to love and romance, I do see more specifically two people interested in you. I see someone from the past, and I see someone new. Okay, the new person probably might not come towards you immediately. Maybe the new person might come towards you after some time, after some days, or around the end of the month, or even probably for some of you in the month of June. But the new person's energy is definitely getting reflected. I do see a strong energy when it comes to the past person. The past person, probably, I think so. You are in this energy, Taurus, where you have become extremely self aware about a lot of things. Okay. You are like, I know what is good for me, I know what is wrong or what is not good for me. Okay, so I will entertain only those people and situations that are good for me, that are good for my growth, and that are good for my higher self. So maybe the past person probably was very self centric, selfish, and they were operating from a place of ego. And somewhere you felt like this is not a healthy connection, or this connection is not as healthy as it used to be because of this person's increasing BS, okay, or intolerable attitude. For some of you, you felt like you probably felt ignored because this person was too much about money, too much about materialistic things. They never made you a priority, and this person always kept you as a last priority, not even a priority. You always came last in the list. They did everything else. They provided time, energy to everyone else and everything else. When it comes to you, you were always at the bottom of the list. Okay, and now, and that's why you separated yourself from this person, you walked away from this person. You felt like there is not enough of love that is coming towards you, and you kind of redirected that love towards you. You withdrew that energy, love, affection, everything from that person, and you started reinvesting into that. And that is why, reinvesting into yourself, and that is why you are into this empress energy. Whether you're a man or a woman watching this, doesn't matter. We are talking about energies. Okay, so empress, emperor energy, basically you are in an abundant energy. Okay, so now that you are in abundant energy, and already I do feel like your person is an hyperly materialistic person. Okay, so now they want to come back. They want to come back. They want to fight for this connection. They want to stop you from moving on. This person is not liking that you're not making them a priority. I'm telling you, this person has humongous amount of fragile ego. Fragile ego. Okay, this person, you have all you have already hurt their fragile ego by walking away, and this person thought that you would be staying all the time, despite their whatever intolerable attitude that they were throwing at you. Okay, they never thought that you would walk away, but you walked away. Okay, and you bruised their ego at that point of time itself, and now they're more angry and they're pissed that you don't want to come back, and now they are desperate for a relationship, and you probably have moved on, or you don't want them and you've withdrawn your energy, or you probably are like, you know what, whatever, even if you come back, I'm not going to accept you. So you are in this indifferent energy, and that is making them so freaking pissed off. They're angry. They they are feeling like their ego is more hurt. Okay, but at the same time, this person feels like you are in this abundant energy, so now is the right time to hit the nail. Okay, so whoever you are dealing with, I think so, this person is also extremely opportunistic. Extremely opportunistic. Say, for example, you're doing good today, but tomorrow, God forbid, this doesn't happen. But if at all there are any struggles that you will start to face, this person will simply walk away. They will be like, these are your struggles, and I'm not going to be a part of that. But now that you are in this abundant energy, whoa, I'm coming towards you because I want a share of that abundance. Okay, I want to experience that abundance. So, whoever you're dealing with is extremely selfish, and that is why I see two energies. There is a new person round the corner, Taurus. Okay, King of Cups. This person will treat you in the best possible manner. I do see intense love and emotional connection, deep love, okay, where you will feel absolutely satisfied. This person will not keep on, like, there won't be any guessing work. There won't be any guessing game. Like, oh, this person, whether this person loves me, doesn't love me, loves me, doesn't love me. Okay, this person won't be inconsistent in their actions. They will treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Okay, but this new person is coming towards you after you walk away from this old person, or the old, or a situation that is very toxic for you. You are experiencing a lot of internal conflict. It's not easy for you to walk away from this person or a situation that is very toxic. Okay, so universe is kind of indicated by showing the King of Cups card in this reading, like, you know what, we are ready to send a new person towards you, Taurus, but you gotta do something. You see, when I say there are toxic situations, like, you have to think which is a situation that is bogging you down. There is something that you need to release. There is something that you need to get rid of. For some of you, it can be like there is a lot of clutter in your home. You need to clean up your home. Okay, for some of you, it can be like, you probably are a people pleaser. You need to stop doing that. Okay, just be yourself, and universe is ready and willing to send this person towards you. Okay, and also stop overthinking. Whoever is meant for you is coming towards you. Okay, all right, I hope this resonates. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Till then, take care, have a great time, and bye bye, Taurus. Okay, this is your spread. Take care and bye.